Hello and welcome to our online quiz. It is Tuesday. Of course, I feel like I'm not quite at the right angle there. Let me just, there we go. Just in the middle. That's better. Got a bit of OCD there. Oh, I'm desperate for my haircut. I'm getting it done tomorrow. I can't wait. And stupid sideburns stick out for miles. But I can't shave them off myself, otherwise I'll look stupid. Even more so. Welcome to our quiz if you've never played before. That's you, Adam, by the way. Hello, Mr. Bratley, good friend of mine. He's playing for the first time tonight, so please, let's all make him feel welcome. Virtually, of course. So, I need to explain a couple of technical things to you. It's just one of those, a little bit of a, I just have to make sure that everyone, I'd say to everyone, and all the rest of you know, you can all go to sleep for a minute now, but particularly you, Mr. Bratley, listen carefully. So, because we broadcast the quiz stream on YouTube, there's a 3.5 second delay. Now, up until last week, the delay really did interfere with the timing of the questions because each question comes with a time limit. You've got a certain amount of time that you've got to answer, and if you don't answer within that time, you don't get any points. Now, normally, because of the 3.5 second delay, I put a 3.5 second delay in the software, and it means that if you are too slow and you don't get your answer in within the last 3.5 seconds on the clock, or we round it up to 5 just to make sure, then if you were too slow on that aspect, then you won't get any points. However, it appears to have been fixed. We had a look at it, and a couple of people testing it for me, and it's come back fine. So I'm still going to say to you, make sure you get your answer in with at least 5 seconds left on the clock, because your YouTube might be a little bit slower than someone else's. The app, which is connected to the quiz on your phone, that all runs at the same time. So it's basically follow what's on your app. If the app tells you you've got 2 seconds left to answer, it means you've got 2 seconds left to answer. If YouTube tells you you've got 10 seconds and that tells you you've got 5, you've got 5. Go with that, okay? Because YouTube's not perfect. But the app is as close to perfect in terms of timing as possible. Like I said, you can wait all the way to the final seconds now, but I would just get your answer in as quick as you can. If you wait too long, you might run the risk. I don't want to go on about it too long, so let's get cracked on. No birthday shout-outs or anything tonight. Really quiet on that front, which is good, don't get me wrong, because it means I get to waffle a little bit less, which you all love so much. Okay. I've added a couple of bits and bobs into tonight's quiz. Also, as well, we will be doing Play Your Cards Right for cash at the end of the quiz, subject to me remembering. Also, once we finish the quiz, we're going over to bingomaker.com to play a game of bingo. It is free tonight. You are playing for a ticket to play the paid bingo, which we do on Saturday, where you can win actual cash. That's the prize on offer. But before we get to that, we will be doing the Play Your Cards Right for cash, and also points for the league, but more on that later. And what I've added for tonight and going forward now is at the end of the first round and the fourth round, there will be a question, and if you are the fastest to answer that question, you get put into first place. And there's also one of those questions at the beginning of the final round as well. So you've got, as well as your wager questions, which come in the final round, you've got 3 other opportunities to jump into first place as well. So, yeah, there's that. And that's pretty much what I wanted to mention, that I have done that. It should just give people a little bit of a boost. And also we've upped the ante on the Wheel of Fortune as well, which will come into effect in a little bit. But you already knew about that. Most of you did anyway. Right, I've been talking for too long already and I've only just started. Let's start then. General knowledge round 1. All the questions are multiple choice, apart from the jumping into first place bonus questions, but I'll cover that when we actually get to it. But for the time being, multiple choice, 10 points for a correct answer. This will reduce to 7 if you take too long, and there are 3 bonus points for the fastest to correct answer, 2 for the second fastest, and 1 for the third fastest. If you get the fastest finger bonus twice at any point during this round, you will lose 20 points, and as usual, I forgot my pen and paper, but I'll grab one in the break, don't worry about it, I'm sure I'll remember. Now, I mentioned it earlier during the technical babble at the beginning. The options of the questions all appear on your keypad. Just tap the answer which you think is correct. Everything that you need is on your app. So if your YouTube starts struggling or if it glitches or you don't know where you are, just follow your app, and as soon as we hit a break, reset your YouTube stream. It's dead easy. Nothing, no need to panic. If your telly goes off, just concentrate on that. Everything, you just have to read it. You just don't have the joy of me reading it out to you, but it's all there. I promise you, everything that you need. So don't panic. I'll read, yeah, timer and everything, all on there. It's beautiful, marvellous. Right, I think I've waffled on enough now. 2 very important rules before we get started. Number 1, top shaggers only. Number 2, no wet wipes, cry me a river. Your first round's nice and easy tonight. I want loads of people getting loads of answers right in this first round. Let's get some points on the board, give you something to play with for the rest of the quiz. Here we go. Question number 1. What kind of food is cannelloni? Is it salad, meat, or pasta? Cannelloni is pasta, and well done, you all got it right. Oh, thank God. The fastest to get it right.
I may be nearly 50, Lynn, but I've pierced my foot on a spike.
Adam H, 1988. Well done, sir. Well done, Kaylee Mack, and well done, Hamilton. Okay, moving on to your next question. Which of these completes the title of a Dickens novel? Is it Twist, Curve, or Bend? Come on, think about it. I hope you've all got that one right as well. Yes, get in there. The correct answer is, of course, Twist, Oliver Twist. The fastest to get it?
Briefcase wanker.
Katie McAteer, Briefcase Wanker. Well done, The Suit. And Fattening Dicks for Harold. You know what, right? I nearly put you as bonus points on when I saw it. I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna stretch out the column with the names on it a little bit. And thank God that I did, because you nearly ended up with some bonus points from Harold from Saturday. So shame on you They're trying to steal Harold's bonus points. Right, next question. Rifle, pistol and running target are all events in which Olympic sport? Biathlon, shot put or shooting? It's not a trick question. Just get that answer in. Come on. Stop messing about. You know what it is. Whew. Yes, the correct answer is, of course, shooting, because what else would you do with a rifle and a pistol? 22 of you got that one right. The fastest...
Nothing suits me like a suit.
It's the suit. Well done, sir. Well done, Disco Dave and Hamilton as well. Here's your next question. Clint Eastwood first came to fame in which Western-themed TV series? Gunsmoke, Bonanza, Rawhide or Laramie? The correct answer is Rawhide. 20 teams got that one right. The fastest. Universally challenged. Well done, guys. Well done, Team Heedon and Whiskey Business. Here's your next question. The Great Wall runs through which country? China, Scotland, Portugal or Mexico? Thank God. The correct answer is China. And well done, you all got it right. The fastest, though.
Alrighty then.
It's the Soulful Trio. Well done, Carl and co. Well done, the Donuts. And well done, the Alabama Fire Dragon. Okay, here's your first of a few. Jump to the front. Golden fast track bonus questions. So the fastest to answer the following question will go into first place, but only by 1 point. Now what we need is the first letter of your answer only. So instead of multiple choice options, what you'll get on your screen is all the letters of the alphabet. So this one does require a little bit more skill than just the guessing of the multiple choice. Okay, so it's a little bit more difficult, but the rewards are there. Okay, so we want the first letter of your answer. So for example, if I were to say, what's the capital of England? You would put L for London. Simples? That's it. Basically, that's what we want. We want the first letter of your answer. You don't need to do anything else. So if it's, you know, oh, who's the best looking quiz master in the world? It's J for Johnny. Okay, that's it. Simples. So the question will appear, and then all the letters of the alphabet. Read it. I'll read it out. Just get your answer in as quick as you can. The fastest to answer moves into first place. The points, it's the same point system. 10 points for a correct answer, and then your speed bonus is normal as well. So even if you're not the fastest, you still get some points. So just because you were a little bit slow, get your answer in anyway. You'll still get some points. Okay, I'll shut up. Here's your question. In which country is Castilian most likely to be spoken? Castilian. Okay, well, it's a form of Spanish. It's like old school Spanish. The correct answer is Spain. Now, 23 of you got that one right. The fastest and moving into first place, unless they're already there, of course, is...
Nothing suits me like a suit.
The suit, and he is actually already in first place, so no need to move you from there. Okay, right, let's carry on. We are moving straight into round 2. And round 2 is 50-50. Now, it's called 50-50 because each question only has 2 options to choose from. So even if you're unsure, you can have a wild guess. But it is a knockout style round. So if you get one wrong, you're out. You don't get to answer any of the questions. If you get to the final question and answer it correctly, you'll get 20 points. Okay? If you do end up getting knocked out, I always say people, go and have your break early because we're having a break at the end of this round. But the bonus round at the end of the quiz may contain some questions from this round. So, I don't know, you might want to stick around anyway. There you go. I'll be honest with you, it's been a few days since I wrote this quiz. I can't remember what the questions are or what's in the bonus round, so I could be talking balls there, so I'm sorry if that's the case, but there you go. Right, your first question. Oh, sorry, one more thing. There are no speed bonuses, and there's 20 seconds on the timer, so all you've got to do is get this right. You don't have to be quick, you just have to get it right. That's all you need to do. Here's your first question. Start off nice and easy. Which of these would you find on a man's bicycle? A furious bar or a crossbar? Come on, 27 on this one, all of you. Come on. Please, everyone, have got this one right. Yes, thank God for that. Yes, the correct answer is, of course, crossbar. So well done, you all. Brilliant. Okay, here's your next one. What title is given to someone learning a skill or a trade from his employer? Apprentice or accountant? The first ones are easy. They're not all going to be this easy. The correct answer is, of course, apprentice, and well done, you all got that one right. Okay, next question. What was the name of the governing body of ancient Rome? Was it the Assembly or the Senate? See, told you, getting harder now. This is a tough one. Because they're both, it's like there's no real obvious choice there. They're both like, well, it could have been, could be either, could be that, could be whatever. Oh, well done for everyone for just having a guess. Don't ever leave the timer to run out on this one. Just have a go. You don't lose anything if you get it wrong. 21 of you got this one right. The correct answer is Senate. Okay, so if you were one of the unfortunate 6 to get that one wrong, Arglines was a really tough question. There's only a couple of questions left in this round and then we're going on a break. So don't panic. Here's your next one. Which character appeared in all 357 episodes of the TV series Dallas? J.R. Ewing or Cliff Barnes? See, that's not an easy one either. But I would make an educated guess because I only really know one of those characters. The correct answer is JR. 12 of you got that one right. Well done. This is your final question. If you are in this question, if you get it right, you get 20 points. Which company's name is Korean for modern times? Is it Daewoo or Hyundai? I don't, don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you. Okay, well, the correct answer is Hyundai, and only 6 of you got that one right. So 16's got 20 points off that round. Well done, everyone. I'm going to unblock those that were knocked out. We'll have a 3-minute break, and we'll see you for round 3 very shortly. End of round 2. Go on, have a lovely poo. Right, I'm back, and apparently my sound's not working well. Maybe that's turned up a little bit too high. Maybe that one's bringing up a little bit. I don't know. We will see. Right, as long as I'm coming through clear, that's all right. But apparently, some people are having problems here in the jingles and stuff. If it sounds weird on the with the buzzers and whatnot, then drop me a message. Let me know. Give us a bit of feedback. All right. If it sounds fine, let me know. Anyway, moving swiftly on to round 3, which is very lovely, called Hurry the Fuck Up, because I let you a lot name it. Thanks for that. So this round basically is multiple choice with 6 possible answers. There's 15 points at the start. There's 30 seconds. That's me dropping my phone. 30 seconds on the clock. As the timer ticks down, the amount of points that you get if you get it right will reduce. So the longer you take to answer, the less points you get. But every 3 seconds, one of the incorrect answers will disappear, which will theoretically makes it easier to answer. So you start off with 6 options, it whittles it down to 2. Obviously, if you wait until there's only 2 left, you don't get a lot of points, but you've more chance of getting it right. Your fastest finger bonus is 3 for the fastest team, 2 for the second fastest, and 1 for the third fastest. As always, if you get the fastest finger bonus twice at any point in this round, you will lose 20 points. I've forgot my sheet of paper again. I'm going to have to rely on memory, which I'm sure I will. I'll be all right. Okay, here's your first question. Best of luck. What name was given to the charter granted by King John in 1215? Okay, the correct answer is, of course, the Magna Carta. The fastest to get it right.
Well, we've got him, what he is.
Disgusting! E equals MC Hammer. Well done the suit, and Adam H 1988. So E equals MC Hammer. Gotta remember your name. I will get a piece of pen and paper. Don't worry, I'll start writing them down. Okay, next question. Which of these is a suspect in Cluedo? Tough one, that one. I jumbled all the names up a little bit. Okay, the correct answer is Miss Scarlet. 22 have you got that one right. The fastest is Hamilton. Well done fattening dicks for Harold, and well done universally challenged. Okay, here's your next question. Which stone did primitive man use for making tools and starting fires? Okay, the correct answer is flint. 24, have you got that one right? The fastest.
Briefcase wanker.
Kelly Mack, well done Disco Dave, and Salt Smarts, well done. Okay, here's your next question. Which sport is played by the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Edmonton Oilers? Oh, my eyes itching. I don't know what's wrong with me. Might be hay fever, it's been freezing. And the correct answer is ice hockey. Well done, 25, you've got that one right. The fastest is the suit.
Suits me like a suit.
So we've had the suit, Kaylee Mack, E equals MC Hammer, and Hamilton. I remembered. Here we go, next one. According to the superstition, where should you throw salt if you spill it? Where do you throw your salt? Correct answer is Robert's shoulder. All of you got that one right. The fastest
Oh, you dirty old man.
You dirty old man. Fattening Dicks for Harold. Well done. Well done, Big Shaq and Asni and Disco Dave. Okay, that is the end of that round. We're going straight into round 4. Round 4 is fun and games. We're just going to mess about for a little bit. Your first game is play your cards right. Now, this version of play your cards right is a knockout style. If you get one wrong, you're out, basically. So what you've got to do is guess whether or not you think the next card is going to be higher or lower than the current card in the deck. If you make it to the final card, or you are the last team standing, you get 20 points, okay? Now, if you look at your keypad, you'll see you've got some letters there, A, B, C, D, etc. The only ones you need are A and B, okay? If you press A, it means you think the next card is going to be lower, and if you press B, it means you think the next card is going to be higher. The card denominations, before you all start pressing, Ace is the highest card in the deck. So it's Jack, Queen, King, Ace, and then obviously that means the lowest is 2. Now, if you press A, that gives you lower, but it also covers you for a pair as well. So it's lower or equal to, or B is higher. So you can place your bets now, you can hear the music. So press A if you think the next card is going to be lower, or if you think it's going to be another 8, and press B if you think it's going to be higher than an 8. Nice even spread there between higher and lower. No real preference to either. I suppose people might be leaning more towards lower, maybe. It is just on the high side, but that looks nice, even Stevens. Okay, next card. It's a Jack. So if you went higher, you're still in. Place your bets for your next card. A lot, I guess, is on low so far. Seems popular. Everyone going lower. Oh, it's a 2. You're all still in. Well done. Okay, place your bets for your next one. So obviously 2 is the lowest card in the deck. The only way you can go out here if you've gone higher is if it's another 2. Please don't be another 2. That would be so annoying. Oh my God. Hey, only just. Right. It's a 3. Place your bets. I mean, you've got to go with the odds, haven't you? But this... I don't know. Whoever shuffles this deck... Whew. Okay, so 7 is bang in the middle, but you've only got 2 cards left to navigate. So 7 is literally bang in the middle of the deck. What are you going to go with? Higher or lower? We've only had one picture card, and we've only really had one card that's even on that side of the deck after that. So we've only had an 8. Okay. Your next card is an 8. So if you went lower, then you are out. Here is your final card. Do what you gotta do, boys. Do what you gotta do. Few lower, few higher. The Suit and Adam H are going lower. Everyone else seems to be going higher. We're waiting on Team Heeden. Team Heeden are going higher as well. Your next card is... It was lower. So Adam H, 1988, The Suit and Fattening Frogs for... Harold's back. Fattening Frogs for Snakes. You guys get the 20 points, like you needed that. Okay, now, next up, we got the horse race. You'll see there you've just got to choose the horse that you think is going to win, that's all. So just press one of those letters next, the one that's next to the horse that you like the sound of. They all run there's no one that's better than the other. You know what I mean? It's completely random. So just pick one. You got Johnny's Mondeo, which is obviously named after my awesome car. Why the Long Face, Vauxhall Horse, Sir Trotslot, and Future Glue. Oh, and also Wet White. We need to rename these horses, so expect some kind of a poll in the group over the next few days. If your horse wins or comes in the top 3, you get points. Oh, it's top 4 now. Top 4, you get points. You also get awesome commentary from me. God, I need to get that sorted out. Tomorrow, fellas. Tomorrow. Getting myself a fresh fade. Okay, so Future Glue seems to have taken an early lead. Sir Trotslot in 2nd place. Johnny's Mondeo in 3rd. Why the Long Face in 4th. Vauxhall Horse in 5th. And Wet Wipe in 6th. No movement on that, which is good. Oh no, Wet Wipe has dropped into 6th. Or was he in 6th before? I can't remember. I've blinked since then. But Future Glue still in the lead. Sir Trotslot still in 2nd. Johnny's Mondeo still in 3rd. Why the Long Face still in 4th. Why the Long Face has moved up into 3rd. Johnny's Mondeo's dropped into 6th. Why the Long Face has moved into and drop back down into fourth. We got, I can't keep up with them all. Vauxhall Horser takes it. Future Glue is in second. Wet Wipe in third. Sir Trotsalot in fourth. If you voted for Why the Long Face or Johnny's Mondeo, unfortunately you didn't get any points. Okay, next up we got Family Fortunes. Now, Family Fortunes, the idea is you've got to pick which answer you think is going to be the most popular. So you'll get like a question and multiple choice answers as per the other rounds. But what you've got to do is guess which you think everyone else is going to go with. And if you pick the most popular answer, you get 5 points. If you don't, you get nothing. Okay? That's all you've got to do. You've got to think, well, what's everyone else going to say? And go with that one. Or you could just go with your own opinions and just see if you're in the majority. Test that opinion. Here we go. Best British band. You've got 30 seconds on the clock here. There's no speed bonuses, but don't dilly-dally, because if you run out of time, tragic, because none of these answers are right until we know how many people have voted. So there you go. So, which is the best British band? We've got Oasis, Blur, The Beatles, Rolling Stones, and of course Underglow. Very prominent Doncaster-based indie band of the early 2000s. They were massive, played to crowds of over 50, sometimes even 60. The best British band of all time is The Beatles, of course, and that was landslide as well. Most of you picked them, so well done. Shut up, John. They were in the last week's Family Fortunes, all right? We're not obsessed with Queen. We like Queen. They're all right. But they were in last week's as something else, so we're giving Queen a rest for tonight, all right? Best dog breed. Which is the best dog breed? You've got Golden Retriever, Lab, Staffy, Spaniel, or Rottweiler. Which is your favourite of those? Or what do you think everyone else's favourite is? The most popular answer? Labrador. Got to be on it. Lovely dogs. All dogs are lovely though, aren't they? Let's be honest. Okay. Now I want you to name a British sitcom. Ab Fab, Friday Night Dinner, In-Betweeners, Bottom, or Only Fools and Horses? Now then, let's see what you went with. Only Fools. Yeah, I would have thought that would have been the most popular answer, but you never know. In-Betweeners is really popular these days, and we have got quite a young crowd. You never know. But there you go. Right, okay. Last question in your Family Fortunes section. Least likely holiday destination. So where would you like to go the least? Chernobyl, the Sahara Desert, Antarctica, or Grimsby? So which is your least likely holiday destination? Obviously Chernobyl, you've got the likelihood of radioactivity. The Sahara Desert's too hot to do it. Antarctica too cold to do it, and Grimsby's Grimsby. But let's see what we went with. Oh, it's a tie. Chernobyl and Grimsby. There we go. So if you picked either of those, you got 5 points. Okay, now this last game is only for the team that is in last place. Okay, which I'm not, Harold. I'm not letting you have it. You can't have it just because you came late. Oh, I can't do it. There'll be hell on. Right, I'm giving it to the one above Harold. In fact, Harold, you're not in last place because you've got bonus points from the last game that I've not added on anyway. So we'll call it squits. You're not in last place anyway. Right, okay, so the team in last place, you're not miles behind, by the way, you just happen to be in last place, is E equals, oh, hello, I've done that wrong. Oh! I've broke it. Right. Uno momento. Let me just, I think I need to, oh, this is annoying. Right, we're going to have to skip Wheel of Fortune. God, that's turning out to be right useful, isn't it? Right, sorry about that, guys. Oh, no, it won't let me skip it. Oh, my God. I'm going to pull this out, you know. Stupid thing. Right, I'm going to spin the wheel, right, and then I'll just undo the scores. Ooh. Here we go. Oh, God, this is so annoying. Hopefully, I'm going to take a picture of them anyway, but hopefully I should be able to undo it. Whatever this lands on, I'm going to give E equals MC Hammer them points. 10, right, so we will come back. We normally have a look at the scores at the end of this round, but because the Wheel of Fortune screwed me over and I'm going to have to fix everything, we'll do that when we come back, okay? So 3 minutes, we'll see you in a few. Hey, okay, so we're back, and I think I fixed everything, put the scores back to normal. Also, as well, got me pen and paper, so I can write stuff down now. And the scores should be correct, so let's have a look at them now.
Nothing suits me like a suit.
The Suit is in the lead, but only just. Hamilton is on the case, equalises. Fattening Dicks for Harold. And the Donuts, Ninja and E-Dog, Adam H, Evie and Milo, universally challenged, the Waffle Stompers, Bratley on his first quiz, featuring in the top 11. Go on, son. Then we've got Salt Smarts, Kaylee Mack, Soulful Trio, The Big Fact Hunt, The Greys, Quarantine Turner, Disco Dave, Team Hedon, Alabama Fire Dragon, Board in the House, and You're Acquisited Harry, making it the rest of the top 22. Well done, folks. Okay, moving on to round 5, which is called the Finger Blaster round. Now, the reason it's called the Finger Blaster round is there are 7 questions with a super speed bonus, okay? 20 points available at the start of the timer, which will reduce with time, plus you've got your fastest finger bonus of 5 for the fastest, 5 for the second fastest, and 5 for the third fastest. Meaning if you're quick, you get lots of points. That's the idea. However, if you get any of the fastest finger bonuses twice at any point during this round, which means if we see your name in the top 3 more than once, you lose 100 points. Okay? So if you get a top 3 fastest finger bonus, that extra 5 points, means you've got to be really, really careful for the rest of the round. And there's only 28 teams tonight, so you've got to be super careful, because once you've had one, there's not much room, all right? So be careful. Right. You should also, at the end of this round, you'll get another golden fast track opportunity to move into first place. Here's your first question. What kind of transport would take part in a dogfight? Cars, trains, bikes, or planes? Okay, the correct answer is planes. 24, have you got that one right? The fastest. The suit.
Nothing suits me like a suit.
He does it every time, always going for the bonuses. The Donuts, D-Nuts, and Disco Dave. You behave yourself now, Sam. You're in the lead. Don't bin it off, trying to be greedy, getting all the bonus points. Here's your next question. 5 interlocking rings is the well-known logo of which event? Miss World, Tour de France, the FIFA World Cup, or the Olympic Games? The suit, look, answering last. Just to be on the safe side. Playing it safe, Sam, I like it. Very careful. Okay, so the correct answer is, of course, the Olympic Games. You all got that one right, thank God. The fastest 3.
Just a sexy boy.
It's the Alabama Fire Dragon.
I'm not your boy, toy.
And we've got Salt Smorts. I'm going to put you down as Salts. And then we've got E equals MC Hammer. Well done. Okay. Here's your next question. Which dessert consists of cake and ice cream cooked rapidly in meringue? Oh my God, how good does that sound though? Get me all of that. Is it browned Arkansas, baked Alaska, braised Alabama, or broiled Arizona? The correct answer is baked Alaska. I could go with some of that right now. Weird glass of wine. Oh, hello. Sadly not though, because I am fat and I need to get less fat quick because I'm back at work soon. The fastest to get it right.
Oh, you dirty old man.
He's fattening dicks for Harold. I'm going to put you down as Fat Dick because that seems reasonable. Big Shaq. Man's not hot. And Kaylee Mack. Here's your next question. Which of these is not used in rhythmic gymnastics? Hoop, clubs, ball, or anvil? The correct answer is the anvil. 23, have you got that one right? The fastest 3. Hamilton, well done. The Soulful Trio, well done. And well done, Waffle Stompers. Oh, Oakley, here's your next question. Reykjavik is the capital of which country? Finland, Denmark, Iceland, or Sweden? Okay, so the correct answer is, of course, Iceland. The fastest to get it.
I'm maybe nearly 50, Lynn, but I've pierced my foot on a spike.
Adam H. Universally challenged. And the Greys. Okay, no double ups so far. Here's your next one. Reginald Dwight is the real name of which pop star? If I was one of the teams that hadn't got an answer right so far, I'd just be leaving it because surely it's got to be better for some of the other teams to lose points. I don't know. Don't let me influence your gameplay. I'm just saying, that's what I'd do. The correct answer is Elton John, Sir Elton John. 24 if you got that one right. The fastest 3.
Hello, baby.
There he is. Fattening frogs for snakes. Board in the house and whiskey business. We have no double ups. I was so sure we'd lose some points this week, but there you go. Right, okay, so the next question. The fastest to answer the following question will go into first place, and we need the first letter of your answer only. The points value for this question is the same as the others in this round, but you are now free from any fastest finger penalties, okay? So that list of names that I've just written down, don't worry about that, forget it. And if you do happen to be in the top 3, you still get your 5 points. Just because you're not the fastest, doesn't necessarily mean you don't get anything. And if you are the fastest to get it right, you go into first place automatically, okay? Now, same format, it's the first letter of your answer is what we need, okay? Just the first letter, all right? Here's your question. In a Chinese restaurant, a dish with the word main would contain what? Still get your points, guys. Just because you're not the fastest, get them points in. Come on. Okay, so the correct answer is noodles. 13 of you got that one right. The fastest, moving into first place.
Nothing suits me like a suit.
Okay, so I mean, you know, unless he's dropped out of first place, which he has, and he's going back into first place, only by a couple though. But there you go. So let me do that now, actually, before we do anything else. The suit going into the lead by 1 point. Okie dokie. Right. So, where are we now? That's the end of round 5. Have a 3-minute jive. We'll be back shortly. Press the wrong button. Hello. Right, that quick look at the final scores before our final round. We knew that would come in.
Nothing suits me like a suit.
Dick. The Suit in the lead, Hamilton, the Equalisers, Adam H, Fattening Dicks for Harold, Waffle Stompers, University Challenged, Evie and Milo, the Donuts, the Greys, Bratley, still in the top 11, well done, sir. Salt Smarts, Whiskey Business, Kaylee Mack, Soulful Trio, Board in the House, You're a Wizard, Harry, Big Fact Hunt, Team Hedon, Cranky 74, Quarantine Turner, and Disco Dave making an appearance in the top 22. Time for your final round then, you lot. It's called Go Big or Go Home. This is the round where you can lose points if you're not careful, all right? Now, the first two questions, you have an option to gamble a percentage of your points. So all the points you've accrued for tonight's quiz, now's your time to jaff them up the wall. Or double them, perhaps. I don't know. So, if you choose to gamble 50% of your points and you have 200 points, then that question will gain you 100 points if you get it right, but it'll cost you 100 points if you get it wrong, all right? Now, before the question, there's a slide which comes up. It gives you the choices that you can gamble. So you just pick an amount, and then the question is worth that percentage of your points, just for that one question. And then you have another one, and then we go into the normal round, which will be the rest of the round looks like this. It's 25 points for a correct answer. It's a 10-point deduction for a wrong answer and a 5-point deduction for not answering. Your speed bonus is 3 for the fastest, 2 for the second fastest, and 1 for the third fastest. And as usual, if you get the fastest finger twice at any point during this round, you will lose 20 points. Here is your first wager question. For the first one, you get the category, but after that, you're flying blind. So it's a nature-based question. Place your bets. How much of your points are you prepared to risk on this question? What is everyone doing? Let's have a look at these responses. Just as I suspected, mostly F. All right, here's your question, which is nature-based. The gazelle is an animal native to which continent? Now, not getting it right also includes not bothering to answer, so make sure you have a guess if you're not sure, otherwise you're going to lose your points anyway. Okay, so the correct answer is Africa. 24, have you got that one right? The fastest.
Hello, baby.
There he is. Fattening frogs for snakes. Well done. Well done, Fattening Dicks for Harold and the Alabama Fire Dragon. Lovely, lovely top three. Well done. Here's your next wager amounts. Place your bets. Flying blind. You don't get the category. You just gotta go, man. Okay, here we go. I think everyone's in now. Which New Zealand city has the highest population? Auckland, Christchurch, Wellington, or Dunedin? Dunedin, is it? And have we got one of those little white lines above the thing there? I don't know where that's come from. I don't know if I'm broadcasting that or if it's on my screen. I don't know. Okay, so the correct answer is Auckland. 15, have you got that one right? Confusing that one because the capital's Wellington, but it's nowhere near as big as Auckland. The fastest...
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either. It's Team Hedon. Well done. Fattening frogs for snakes. You were the second fastest. And Big Fact Hunt, you were the third fastest. What has that done to the scores? Oh my. Oh my. Now then, here is your final chance to get yourself back in the hunt for the win this evening. The fastest team to answer this question will go into first place, only by 1 point. And again, we only need the first letter of your answer. All right. The points value for the question for everyone else is 25 points for a correct answer still, and it's still a 10-point deduction if you get it wrong, and it's still a 5-point deduction for not answering. Okay. So, you know, if you're doing well and you're up there and you don't know, then just leave it because you don't want to lose any points, not unnecessarily. But if you know you're having a bit of a mare, get in here quick. The fastest will move in to first place. Are you ready? And this is a picture. It's actually a logo. You've got to guess the name of the brand. Here we go. Which brand does this logo belong to? Tough one. It is a tough one. I thought it's got to be worth it. Let's see if anyone got it right. The correct answer is Burberry, and only 3 of you got it right. The fastest of those 3 and moving into first place is Nicky Mumford. Cranky 74. Well done. Well done, Crank. Unlucky Kaylee Mack and Salt Smarts. You were the only 3 to get it right, so well done. But Crank, you are moving into the lead. Let me do that right now. Where's Cranky 74? Here we go. Okay, Crank, you are now in the lead, but only by 1 point. All right. So we've still got 4 questions left. So there's still 100 points, or potentially more if they get one wrong. You get what I mean? And then you've got your bonuses. So still quite a long way to go yet in terms of points. So let's all crack on then with the final 4 questions. Here we go. With which sport was the expression throw in the towel originally associated? Just waiting for Big Shaq and Asney. What Asney? The correct answer is boxing. And 22 of you got that one right. The fastest.
Nothing suits me like a suit.
The suit. Well done, Alabama Fire Dragon, and well done, Hamilton. Okay, here's your next question. Which surname links Bond? Sorry, which surname links James Bond to penicillin? The correct answer is Fleming. Why? Written by, is it Ian Fleming and then Alexander Fleming, is it? Discovered penicillin. I hope I've got them right. Let's make me look stupid, because all of you got it right apart from one, so well done. The fastest.
I may be nearly 50, Lynn, but I've pierced my foot on a spike.
Adam H. Don't forget, I'm still tracking these bonuses, you know. If you double up, you lose the points. Well done, Alabama Fire Dragon and Hamilton as well. Let me have just a little nosy at the scores. Oh, it's so close. Here's your next one. Which of these is not an Australian film? Mad Max, Top Gun, Strictly Ballroom, or Crocodile Dundee? I think 2 of them are fairly easy. The correct answer is Top Gun. It's American. The 25 you got it right. The fastest, the Alabama Fire Dragon. Well done, Salt Smalls and Universally Challenged. Just a little look at this. God, oh my God, there's 1 point between the top 3, literally it. It's so close. Okay, final question. Don't mess it up. What is the last name of Barney, Homer's perpetually inebriated friend on The Simpsons? Is it Sislak, Gumbel, Quimby, or Wiggum? The correct answer is Barney Gumbel. 20 of you got that one right. The fastest
Briefcase wanker.
is Kaylee Mack. No double ups on the bonuses. Let's have a look how we finished up then. Wow, that was so close. So very, very close. Let's have a look at the top 20 before we reveal who tonight's top shagger or top shaggers is /r. Okay, so in 22nd place on 197 points, it's Adam H 1988. Well done, sir. Excellent work. In joint 20th on 212, it's the Donuts and Sarah Mac. In 19th, it's Ninja and E-Dog with 215 points. Well done. In joint 17th on 220, it's the Alabama Fire Dragon and the Waffle Stompers. In 16th on 238, it's Salt's Morts. In 15th on 250, it's Universally Challenged. In 14th on 272, it's the Equalizers. In 13th on 503, ladies and gentlemen, on his first ever quiz, it's Adam Bratley. Well done, sir. I feel like you're going to be a regular competitor. In 12th on 567, he came late. He still absolutely smashed the back doors off of a lot of you. On 567, ladies and gentlemen, the man you love to hate, it's Harold, Fattening Frogs for Snakes. Well done. In 11th on 615, it's Quarantina Turner. In 10th now, we're getting to the business end of things. On 623, well done, Dawn and Les. It's Team Hedon. Well played. In 9th on 637, it's Bored in the House. In 8th on 639, you're a quizzard, Harry. In 7th on 642, it's the Big Fact Hunt. Well done, Ben and Laura. That's a great score. Well played. In 6th place on 661, which is easy for me to say, it's the Greys. Well done. In 5th place on 687, it's Evie and Milo. In 4th place on 764, it's Fattening Dicks for Harold. Now then, the top three, because there's only 1 point between all of them. The leader is in the lead by 1 point, but we have a joint second place situation. So the winner is either The Suit, Cranky 74, or Hamilton. Incredible scores, but let's find out who is the overall winner by only 1 point. It is Hamilton. Look at that, 851 a piece for The Suit and Cranky 74 and 852 for Hamilton. 1 point. That is unbelievably close. I'm heartbroken for The Suit and Cranky 74. So close to winning, but guys, you did really, really well. I'm really, really impressed. Well played. Okay, so we're going to do the bonus round next, okay, and then we've got some more cash to give away at the end because we've got play your cards right. Potentially cash. I mean, I'll go over that in a minute. But Hamilton, you've won £10. I will send you that via the miracle that is PayPal. So we'll do the bonus round next. I just need to reset all the scores. The bonus round, what you're playing for is we're going to tot up the points, what you get from the bonus round, and add it to our annual league. So we started that on Saturday. So we're going to do that. But also, if you finish in the top 5 in the round, then you get some head start points for the next quiz, which is on Saturday. Apart from you, Hamilton, if you finish in the top 5 of this round and the bonus round, you'll still get the points for the league, but you won't get any head start points for the next quiz on Saturday. I hope that all makes sense. Right, I am going to put you on a short break, and I'm going to reset the scores, and we're coming back, do the bonus round, we're going to do play your cards right, then we're going to do bingo, and I'm hoping we'll be done before 10:30. speed, we're going to do the bonus round. Now, the way the bonus round works is there are 5 random questions from tonight's quiz. It's 100 points per question at the start of the timer, but it goes down really quick, so every second counts, even every half of a second counts. So the faster you answer, the more points you get. You have got to be super quick, okay, to get the most points. But be careful, because if you get one wrong, it's now a 100-point deduction, so read the question carefully and make sure you've got the right answer, okay? I have been known to be quite twattish with the answers, so just be careful, John McAteer, all right? Don't need you to be sending me abusive voice notes. So please read the questions carefully, but it's a 100-point deduction if you get one wrong. Now, what we're playing for here is, it's first place gets you 50 points head start on the next quiz, which is Saturday, second 40, and etc. What you can see, I can't be asked to read it all out. You can see what you're playing for there, all right? That's what you're going to get in terms of an advantage on the next quiz. But if you want those points, you've got to make sure you're logged in and ready to go before 10 to 9 on Saturday. If you wait until later than that, I may forget to add the points on, and I might not chase it down and forget about it. So I'll be doing that right up until about 10 to 9. So make sure you get logged in nice and early. If you do get some head start points, to make sure you take advantage of them. The winner of tonight's quiz will not be able to gain any kind of head start on the next quiz from the bonus round. So Hamilton, you're still playing for maximum points because you want the league points. So, you know, go for it, but you won't be getting a head start on the next quiz. It'll just move down. So if you happened to win, it would mean that second place would get the 50 points, third place would get the 40 points. It'll move down. You know what I'm saying. You know how it works. Bonus points will be collated for the new annual league, which we started on Saturday. We will be posting an update of that. Ben is updating the league, so also as well with that, Ben has specifically asked me to tell you a lot, just keep your name exactly the same. Keep your team name exactly the same. Once we post all the league scores up and stuff, if you do happen to notice that you are on there twice because you've changed your name, and you know, for whatever reason, then just let me know and I will change it. But please don't do it all the time, because that's what the reason why we had to start the league again, is because it was getting to be too much hassle. And Ben's a busy guy, I'm a busy guy. Just keep your team name the same. The app saves it. Like I said, if it does happen by accident, if you put an extra digit on by accident or whatever, or if you've changed your name or if you've merged a team, just let me know and I will sort it. Just don't make a habit of it. And let's get cracking. Speed, super important. Get your fingers ready. Here's your first question. No individual speed bonuses, just the faster you answer, the more points you get. 5 questions. We're just going to smash straight through these and get on with it. Here we go. In which of these countries is Castilian most likely to be spoken? So this was your first golden fast track question. We wanted the first letter initially, but now we're on multiple choice. Looks like we've lost a few teams. We will delete those, otherwise we'll be here all bloody night. Okay, so the correct answer is Spain. Castilian is a form of Spanish. Right, let me just delete them teams. There we are. Good to go. Right, next question. What kind of food is cannelloni? $19 if you got that one right, which means 5 of you fell for my passata trap. Passata is a form of tomato sauce. It wasn't passata, it was pasta. Here's your next question. Rifle, pistol and running target are all events in which Olympic sport? That wasn't a trick question. Shooting. Here's your next one. According to the superstition, where should you throw salt if you spill it? So, of course, over your shoulder. Well done, you all got that one right. And this is your last one. What kind of transport would take part in a dogfight? The correct answer is planes. 22 of you got that one right. Okay, let's see how you all did. The top 5 getting a head start in the next quiz on Saturday.
Nothing suits me like a suit.
Tis the Suit, you are getting a 50-point head start on the next quiz. Fattening Frogs for Snakes, you're getting 40. Quarantine Attorney, you'll get 30. Hamilton, you won't get any, which means Soulful Trio, you'll get the 20. And Board in the House, you will get the 10. So I need to take a picture of that and remember it for future reference. There we go. All right, so what we're going to do now is, this is also going to be worth some points if no one wins any cash. But it's time for play your cards right again, okay? Like that. So what we're going to do is, the way this is worth £5, but you have to be the last team standing. You have to be the only team left, okay? If loads of you get to the final card, then you get 20 points added onto your league bonuses, because it will go on to the final scores from the end of the quiz tonight. Okay, so you're still playing for points, but if you're the last team standing, you win £5 cash. If no one wins it, it rolls over. You're playing for a tenner next time. But we're only doing this on Tuesdays. We're not doing this on Saturdays because we haven't got time on Saturdays because we've got the club singer and stuff like that. Okay, so your first card is a 5. Do you think the next card's going to be higher or lower? Oh, Salt Smart's going for it. Quarantine Turner's going for it. Team Heden's going for it. The Suit's going for it. What a Waffle Stomper's going to do. Are you still here? You've got... Oh, we're in. Everyone else going higher. Here we go. Your next card is... 10. Gambled and lost. Okay. Place your bets for your next question. For your next card even. Next question. Duh. Remember, to win, you've got to be the last team standing. It's a 4, so it was lower. Place your bets. We've got a game of bingo after this as well, by the way, so don't go anywhere. Don't want it too long though. Just waiting for Disco Dave. 7. Okay, final card. Tis in the middle. Don't forget, if you get to the final card, you get 20 points. So it's not, it's not a total bust if you don't win the cash. Your next card is an 8. Okay, so those teams. Oh, it's 40 points, not 20. Sorry, 40 points. So there you go. You got 40 points for the league. Marvelous. Right. Okay, that, guys, is the. Oh, hello. That's the end of your quiz this evening. Oh, I have to get rid of the music now. That'll do it. I know it's still there in the background. Let me just kill this. Sorry, that's annoying. Should not have pressed next. Okay, there we go. Right. Okay, guys. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head over to bingomaker.com. So just use a browser, Safari or Chrome or whatever. I'm going to put all these instructions on your screen in a second, so don't panic if you're thinking, oh, I can't remember all that. But go to bingomaker.com, go to join game, and scroll down and find Johnny's online quiz. It will ask you for a password when you go to join game, and it's just Johnny, all lowercase, and all that information is coming on your screen in a second. I'll give you a couple of minutes to get into it, and then we're going to get started. Yo, yo, we are ready for some bingo. Okay, I think everyone's in. So what we're playing for here is a free ticket on Saturday's bingo, which normally costs £2, but... Whoops, sorry, my bad. Where are we? There we go, that's what I meant to press. So it's normally £2 on Saturday, but you can get a free code if you win tonight. We're playing for a line, which is horizontal, diagonal or vertical. Press your middle square because it's free. So get that done now. And what will happen is there will be a bit of a delay because I'm on YouTube, 3.5 seconds. But I think it comes through on your app on the website. But you can just listen to me if you want. Once you've pressed your winning line, it will automatically alert me, so you don't have to do anything. I'll just ask you to take a screenshot and then send it me, and then I will send you a ticket code for Saturday's bingo. There will be about 9 seconds between each call, which I'm sure you can see there. External window. Just crack on. There we go. Right then, let's get started on your bingo. Best of luck. Your first number is on the O line 70, blind 70. On the N line, all the 3s, 33. On the N line again, all the 4s, 44. On the I line, it's 2 and 3, 23. On the O line, 7 and 3, 73. On the O line again, it's 6 and 8, 68. On the B line, on its own, number 4. On the N line, 3 and 9, 39. On the N line again, 3 and 4, 34. On the G line, 4 and 7, 47. On the G line again, 5 and 8, 58. On the N line, 4 and 5, 45. On the O line, 7 and 4, 74. On the B line, on its own, number 5. On the B line again, 1 and 5, 15. On the G line, 4 and 8, 48. On the G line again, 5 and 1, 51. On the B line, on its own, number 8. On the G line, 5 and 4, 54. On the G line, 60, blind 60. On the B line, on its own, number 2. On the I line, 2 and 6, 26. On the N line, 3 and 6, 36. On the N line again, 3 and 1, 31. On the B line, 10, number 10. On the B line again, all the ones, legs 11. On the G line, 5 and 9, 59. On the O line, all the 6s, 66. On the B line, on its own, number 9. On the I line, 1 and 8, 18. On the O line, 6 and 7, and we've got a winner. It's card number 32. Will you please take a screenshot of that and send it to me? You are tonight's winner. You've got a free ticket for Saturday's bingo. Okay, guys, that's it from me. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you all for playing. If you want to join the group, Johnny's Online Quizzes, this helps me keep in contact with you, so please join that Facebook group, Johnny's Online Quiz. Also, give this YouTube video a like if you can be bothered. That'd be brilliant. Make sure that more people can see it. Algorithms and all that sort of stuff. Keep liking the posts in the group and stuff like that. Keep telling your friends and adding them to the group, and don't forget to tag them on the instructional video, which is at the top of the group. And if you need any trial codes to send to your friends, inbox me. Good night, God bless, stay safe, and wash your hands.